Hey, I've made an animatic for my tiny short film, and I want to show it to you. So it's actually classed as a micro short, which means that it's under 2 minutes long. It's about a cute little gardening loving spider who lives in a shed, and there may or may not be a small twist in there somewhere. It's called Bug Spray, by the way. But before I show you the animatic, I want to show you what's gone into the project so far. So wait for the end to see the whole thing, because you don't want to miss out, because that'd be bad. Please stay. So to get things started, I first wrote a script outlining everything that I wanted to happen in the short. Now, this is not a very complicated script by any means, but it straightens out everything that's important to the story, which is super necessary. Once I was happy with that, I moved on and started doodling a storyboard. A storyboard is pretty much a series of drawings that lay out the types of shots and compositions that you want for each scene. It helps you get a feel for what you want to show in a visual way and how you want the camera to move. There's some bits in this that didn't make it to the final animatic, and I'm a little sad about that, but what can you do? Kill your darlings sometimes. I really liked the idea of the establishing shot displaying the name of the film. Like how in Looney Tunes and Tom and Jerry, I loved Looney Tunes as a kid, and I still do. Tom and Jerry too. They always had themed title cards that tied into what the film was about, and for some reason that always scratched some part of my brain. So I hope I could do a little homage to that at the start of this film. Now, with storyboards, it's important to label what type of shot it is, such as an establishing shot, a wide shot, a mid, a close-up, whenever it changes, so that you know how things progress between the frames. It's really handy to know the terms for different real-world camera moves for this, like pan or zoom. I love doing storyboards, because you have to be quick and get the essence or the spirit of the shot down in as clear a way as possible. And with that, I called this good. So next, I moved on to the animatic. Now, you may be asking, but Rowan, what is an animatic? Well, I'm glad you asked, person who clicked on a video about an animatic.
An animatic bridges the gap between a storyboard and a proper animation. Instead of the drawings being on a piece of paper, side by side like a comic, they're instead put together in a video.
And you can even add some music too. I made a very rough animatic in Blender's Grease Pencil. And by rough, I do mean rough. This helped me get a feel for the timing and the pacing of the film, basically to see if it actually works before I commit to doing the real thing. I swear I can draw, I promise, although it may not look like it right now. But despite that, I'm actually really pleased with it. I think that the timing and rhythm is there. I did lean on the music to dictate the beats of the film, so it flows really well with the music, which I'm super happy about. So I took my animatic with me, and I showed it at Animatic, which is an event where animators come to show their in-progress work to get feedback on it, which was brave, to say the least. But everyone was very, very sweet, and even had some great suggestions to make it better. Like giving the spider a little gardening hat and a trowel, giving it a little home, and where I could add some more interesting angles for shots. One person even suggested a name that was absolutely perfect for the spider, but I may have not written it down, so yeah, sorry. Now, with that complete, it was finally time to move on to Draft 2, what we're here to see. Oh, whoops. The plan for Draft 2 was to create the 3D set and then block in the camera movements, using the first draft as like a guide, and then draw the characters and any details that I want in over the top with the grease pencil, which means I had to start making the actual set and block in things and camera movements and props and things like that. And with that done and everything looking at me with their T-posed faces, I'm ready to start drawing in the character movement. And it actually turned out really fun. I loved the process, and I think it might be worthwhile considering making a whole project about this, maybe even like a short film. But we'll burn that bridge when we come to it. It was a nice challenge trying to get the spirit of the movements to come through. I'm traditionally a 3D animator, although I do have a background in illustration. Nevertheless, this was a little outside my comfort zone, but it was a really good thing to do, and I'm really glad that I did. And with that done, I think that's everything up to now, and I can call that Animatic good. So get ready, because I present to you Bug Spray. Thank you so much for sticking around to see the whole thing. I'd be hugely interested to hear what you had to say. Also, the characters are currently unnamed, so leave your suggestions down below. Anyway, I think in the next episode, I'm gonna make it about the star of the show, the namesake of the short, the Bug Spray bottle. So I hope to see you then. Bye!